But first, let's start with that breaking news this morning. Dozens of protesters set fires on the UW campus and then took over the engineering building and barricaded themselves inside. About 30 people have been arrested after law enforcement moved in. The protesters say they want the university to cut ties with Boeing because of its support of Israel's military.
King 5's Drew Andre is live on campus with an update this hour. Drew, what does it look like? It looks like the building behind you was just trashed.
Right, Jake. Well, this morning, now the sun is up here, and we can really get a wide scope of what happened out here. Behind me, you can see up against this door here and all the other entrances, there's furniture. Some of that, from what we believe, is from inside the building, propped up against the door. The scooters there, too. That's what it looks like all over the outside of the interdisciplinary engineering building here. There's chalk on the wall. This one here says Free Palestine. And then there are flyers that have been put up too, all against the windows as well. All of them pro-Palestinian, with pro-Palestinian messages on there. The school does say that protesters destroyed property inside this building too. Now, we saw Washington State Police enter this building last night around 11 o'clock when the demonstrators were already here in the engineering building. They were in their full riot gear. The university says in total about 30 people were arrested for trespassing, property destruction, and disorderly conduct. The protesters occupied the building for hours. We saw the last of the arrests made around 2 a.m. and then the last of the demonstrators took off from campus here around 3:30 this morning. Before the arrests, a dumpster and trash can were set on fire outside of the building too. There were fire crews that then responded and got that fire out. Now, overnight, the University of Washington sent us a statement in response to this. They said the University of Washington is committed to maintaining a secure learning and research environment and strongly condemns this illegal building occupation and the anti-Semitic statement that was issued by a suspended student group on Monday. The university will not be intimidated by this sort of offensive and destructive behavior and will continue to oppose anti-Semitism in all of its forms. Now, we do know that this engineering building here, the interdisciplinary engineering building, received $10 million from Boeing, and that is part of the reason why it was at the center of this demonstration last night.
And Drew, this group praising the October 7th attack against Israel in a statement online. Also, these demonstrators, some of them made up of students from campus. What do we know about this group arrested and what's next for them?
Okay, yes. So this group did identify themselves here, and they just have a list of demands here too that they want the University of Washington to take part in. One of those, of course, is to stop the relationship with Boeing, who they say supported the Israeli military. So that's one of the list of demands that they have, Jake.
Yeah, and again, the 30 people arrested, will likely see some of them appear in court today. Some have booked overnight in jail. Drew, we'll check back this morning. Thanks.
While individuals were inside of that engineering building on campus, there was a large group of protesters outside the building. You can see this video taken by our crews just before sundown. We saw people in masks blocking police, putting up barricades with furniture and electric scooters. They also had a sign projected onto the building that said "Boeing out of UW." Jake has a closer look at what the protesters are asking from UW. There's a very long list of demands, Jake, that this group even posted online about.
Yeah, they identified themselves online last night and published their demands, Mimi, on the platform Medium, which we have here this morning. Again, first praising the October 7th attack and then demanding that the university cut ties with Boeing because the company does supply military weapons and aircraft to Israel. The third demand is that the university end the expulsion, suspension, and repression, they say, of all pro-Israel activists. A spokesman for the group last night said they also renamed last night the school's interdisciplinary engineering building after a Palestinian student who they claim was killed by an Israeli attack. The group's spokesperson talked to our cameras last night as police moved in.
We are here for them. We are here for to use our political power, our political unity, to denounce the repression in Palestine and in UW's continued investment into genocide.
That person said they would stay in the IEB until they were forcibly removed or until UW cut ties with Boeing. The group was forcibly removed. Posts online suggest the group had another protest tonight. We'll, of course, follow developments all morning and check back.